January 24th, 2022. How's it going, guys? Got another video for you. Started up the hill today, and I seen this gentleman up there at the top of the hill. I want you guys to see this. I said, there's a lot of activity between these duplexes at the top of the hill, and then this is in Independence up here. And this is also over in that area where you're like, that one black pickup truck didn't have a license plate, and Kansas City, Missouri, they arrested a couple guys up there. But this guy's always traveling up and down too. And I was just curious. I was just kind of curious where he was heading for. Well, it didn't really surprise me because, I did a video last night about 46th Place over there. And I'm going to show you where he goes next. So hold on just a second. Just one quick note here, guys, not to get sidetracked on this, but you remember this house up the street. Now, this is where that sign says, "This city is the city of our God." And these, some of these houses where these people, they're rental properties, and they've all just dumped in different amounts of people into them, like 2, 3, 4 different couples and stuff. Really weird stuff goes on at these houses. Makes for a lot more bad problems. People that do drugs, other different things going in and out. And I wonder how this church is affiliated with all this. You get to wonder, if something does bad happen here, I wonder if somebody could go back and actually sue one of those churches. Churches have been sued before. Even one of over on the Kansas side, this was about 10 years ago, there was a small affiliation of Church of the Resurrection. Had a lot of problems, a lot of weird stuff going on. And they had a lot of problems over there. A lot of people don't even remember that. But this here is just another thing in general. But going on with this, there's that truck that goes, so there's like 2 other couples going in over there. There's a black gentleman that supposedly first took over this house. And then there's 2 other white couples and stuff going in and out too. But this is that vehicle. Let's see if I can get a better picture of this. I got my tablet today, but that's the back end of it. Now, they park it up in the house at night, but in the morning they pull it out. And this thing goes in and out maybe, 8, 10 times in and out during the day, which is kind of strange. I don't know. It's just weird. Got a lot of stuff to show you today, guys, but we'll get back to the guy coming down the street because I want you guys to see where this guy lands at. And I was really shocked. No, I wasn't really shocked, but you're going to get to see. Hold on here. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to come back down here at 47th and Willis. I want you guys to see this. Let's see if I get a good view. See, it's 47th Street. I'm turned right down here at Willis. And I'm going to slowly go through this. Let me move it over so you guys can see a little bit better. And there's a gentleman down there cleaning his yard up. That's normal stuff. There's our mail lady over there walking across. We'll get the mail from. That's normal. Well, what do we have here? There's that guy. Down in 46th Place. Guess where he's heading for? Yep. Heading down to those duplexes down there. There he is right there. Very interesting. Where I said all that activity takes place? Isn't that interesting? Hold on just a second. Okay, guy. Here's a view from my back dash cam. Now, 2 things I did notice about this gentleman here. I noticed his teeth look really rotten. Now, maybe it was just bad hygiene. But you also have to understand, too, that when these people get on drugs, not saying he's on drugs, But if they do get on drugs, a lot of them, it rots their teeth. It ages them dramatically too. And I notice it looks like he's got a Jesus cross on there. It's like they're using this church and this godlike stuff to hide behind dealing the drugs. Well, I wonder what old Paul Bigley would say about that. What he would say about the other churches doing that. I don't think he would be promoting drugs or anything. Definitely not. But that's something there. Like I say, if this church is getting all these people in here, it's one thing if people are trying to get off of it and they're helping these people. It's another thing, but this is a constant, okay? And if it's day in and day out with all this stuff, I mean, they're not trying to stop. They're not trying to quit. There's just no hope for them then. There is no hope for them. Because either they got to want to, and they can't be in that same environment all the time. But then I decided to go on out 40 highway here a little ways and see what was going on down 40 highway. And I went down a little ways, went down there past the old tool shed, turned around, came back. But what I did see over in one of the parking lots caught my eye too. So I want you guys to see that real quick too. Now, hold on. Almost forgot a couple things. The street over, not from 47th Street, not 46th Place, but the next street over from there. This is an interesting vehicle too. And I did a couple of videos way back on this. There's a black guy that's always sitting in this vehicle. Now what's really interesting, you see it's got a little light bar on it. It looks like something that, they would use maybe to transport like trailers, like if you're moving big like mobile homes and stuff like that. But what I find interesting, it looks like a cop car. But the thing of it is, this black guy, he's always in it. It don't matter, it seems like it doesn't matter if it's, 2 a.m. in the morning or it's, lunchtime. And it's always over there too in this area off Willis. Now, what is this guy doing? This is another weird thing. Like I say, that's just strange. Very strange. You can see there, you see the houses there. I don't get that either. Because it's for a while it disappeared. But it's back again. Something Independence needs to be looking at. Because that's strange too on that. But it just sits over there. I don't know. Let's see the tags on that. You guys can see the tags on that. I don't know. Don't look like official tags to me. Anyway, but let's go on out. Let's go on out 40 highway. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. And what you're looking at, I'm going to slide this over, is I'm going down 40 highway here. And this is that old Nolan Fashion Square parking lot. Now, they deal a lot of drugs over in this parking lot. And I've done many, many videos on this, and I've driven through on both sides. But they love getting over here in this area. And another thing, too, I want to make a point here. Drugs don't discriminate against nobody. And what I mean by that, it can be somebody 10 years old selling it. It can be somebody 80 years old selling it. Oh, well, somebody that old wouldn't do that. Well, that's not true. A lot of these older people here have been in it a long time, for one thing. But if they haven't been in it a long time, if they're hurting for money and for income, they sometimes get involved in it and selling it, transporting it and stuff. Now, I'm not saying that's what this was today, and I'm going to show this. Now, this is on the way out. Now, what's really interesting, this is even going to be more interesting today, because I went out past there, I turned around, came back. On the way back, there was Independence Police SUV was behind me. And it actually cut through the parking lot over here. This vehicle, when it seen the police vehicle, I drove through this parking lot because I wanted to get a better view of the vehicle. There was an older woman in this. Now, sometimes people pull in parking lots and they meet up. Yes. But this parking lot is notorious for dealing drugs. So, Just a heads up on that, guys. Well, all the ones that buying the drugs probably already know that, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, so we're going to go on out here and hold on. Let's see if I can go on. Let's see here. I'll click on this. We'll just do it. I don't know if I can do it. I think it's going to mess up too much there. I'll get it down to the other deal. So hold on just a second, guys. Okay, guys. Now there's the scene bar right there. And just right over across from where that convenience store was is the tool shed. Now these bars are notorious for a lot of bad things. Now, to hear them say it, oh no. But yeah, there's a lot of bad things go on. And the only reason I know that, about 10 years ago, I went through a divorce. And I didn't know nothing about any of these places. I went down there. I wanted to dance. I thought it'd be kind of cool to go down there and dance with some ladies and stuff. But I didn't know nothing about this. And what was really interesting one night, see, I always did the right thing, not like these people that are evil. And they are evil. I took a taxi down there one night because basically I wanted to go down there and come back, and then basically I didn't want to walk it. Sometimes I walk down there and I walk back, but so this was the first time I'd ever went in this place before. And this taxi driver said, "You're going in that place there?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Why?" I said, "They're supposed to have some good bands," and they had lots of good music, lots of good bands there. Some of the people were really nice too. But the taxi driver said, "Well, that's the gangster bar." And I said, "Gangster bar?" I said, "You're joking, right?" He said, "No." He said, "That's the gangster bar." There's a lot more to be told here. That's why I'm going to leave it at that for right now. But I will say one thing. There's a lot of activity that go on in these too. Now, you got your, what is it? Is it the Eagles or is it American Legion? It's supposedly down there in the tool shed. Well, we can't just go all by that either now, can we? Because there's lots of activity of things that do happen at these places here. And I got some other stories to tell you guys later on. But anyway, and then there used to be a one down here. It was called DeCarlo's. It was another good place to dance. See, I went there to dance. I like to dance. I like to dance with the ladies. But that ain't what all these bars were. I'll just put it that way. And what was really interesting, there was also another feud kind of was going around there that what I could never figure out is Jackson County Sheriff always said at DeCarlo's. Kansas City, Missouri, Doc Holliday's here, actually set. That is Kansas City, Missouri, right there. But then you got Tool Shed on down here. And I assume that's in Independence. It's weird how this line snakes back around and forth here. But like I say, but this was a cool little bar to go to when it come to music. It was a lot of fun. And that's what I went there for. But there was other things other people went there for other stuff. But we'll go on there from there for right now. So anyway, go down, turn around. Now hold on just a second. Just to give you hold on just a second. Well, there's a tool shed there. I don't know how family orientated that place was because there was a big rival between Doc Holliday's and the tool shed, but there was still a lot of bad things going on between these two places here. A lot. But anyway, guys, let me get turned around, and then I'll show you what I got to show you. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, I turned around down here by that little motel down there. That's got a lot of crazy stuff that goes on down there, too. I notice they still got tons of tires. For some reason, there must be looks like 30 or 40 tires sitting out there. Weird. It's interesting that gets stored in that, looks like that air conditioned place. I wonder if it's all owned by the same person. Doc Holliday, supposedly, there was owned by a lawyer over on the Kansas side. He owned some of this property up here, 240 Highway. Supposedly, they said he was never going to sell that, though. It's prime property there. Well, see, there's Independence right there. And I wanted you guys to see this. And I'm not going to run it all the way through. I'll just run it on up here real quick. So hold on. Okay. Now, just past Olive Gardens. He's getting ready to turn into this parking lot here, okay? Now, I seen that vehicle. Now, it takes about, I don't know, 5 minutes to go that far down there, maybe 7 if you hit the red light. And that vehicle's still sitting there. Now, there's an older lady sitting in that vehicle, but that don't mean nothing. It still should be run. It still should be checked because, like I say, it doesn't matter how old or how, like I say, when it comes to if they're dealing stuff. I watched them use kids that were 10 years old up at Fleet Ridge School up there in Independence to deal drugs at nighttime. I posted that for you guys too, guys. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I lost my place here, but anyway. Anyway, he's going to turn in. You're going to see him turn there. And I'm going to get over here and turn. Because I'm going to turn, and I'll show you where this all goes here. Hold on just a second. Let me go on around here just a second here. We'll do the back side first. Now, we'll put the pin right here. Here's Independence right here, okay? Now just hold on just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I think this would be the best view from the back side. So let's just go this way. So I'm going to go on around here. Now there's that vehicle. Still sitting there. Lady in that vehicle looked like she was about maybe 60, 65 years old. It don't mean nothing. Down there at Doc Holliday's down there used to be people that age, even older, who would get out there. And on that back side, when they had those bands and stuff come in, they'd be out there, they'd be smoking their weed and their bongs and stuff out there and back of Doc Holliday's there and stuff. Oh, no. Age doesn't play a factor in this. But I think that's why they're using some of these older ones. Because then the police are like, oh, well, they're probably not doing nothing. Oh, yeah. But did the police, come on, the police know, too, what's going on here, son. But anyway, hold on. Let me just get this a little bit better. Now, there's Independence right there. And he's going to turn and go this way. And as soon as I get up here, I'm going to show you this car vehicle. As soon as she sees that Independence was there, it pulls out. Now, you remember, guys, it had been sitting there. It had been sitting there all that time. And went all the way down 40 Highway, turned around, came all the way back. Well, I just find that, really strange. I mean, that just, I don't know. It's kind of strange. But hold on. I want you guys to see this now. I mean, like I say, let me see if I can enlarge that a little bit more. I don't want to get too large because then you can't see the whole thing. So then we're going to, an Independence turning right there. I'll bring that in so you can see. Right, let's see, right there. He's turning right there. But, like I say, you're gonna get to see this other vehicle pull out right after that. Now, hold on, guys. It's still sitting there. He's going on down. You see him? Wait a minute. I got to stop right there. He's right here. Now, watch this. Okay. Now you see the vehicle. You see the headlights from the vehicle right here. It's moving. So they're using it to sit there, sell drugs. These places need to be run through. The police need to be running through, running the tags, stopping, asking the people what they're doing. I mean, the thing of it is, if they're over here, we'll just say that they're working at one of these places. Well, they could set out their car to eat lunch. If they're at Verica's, what is that, contact eyeglasses or something like that, they could sit out in their car, eat their lunch or something. They don't need to go over here. That's another thing they try to use. Oh, well, maybe they just went over there. No. I've seen guys walking up there buying other stuff like baggies and other different things. No. And they love in the summertime right here where these trees are. They love parking here where these trees are when the leaves are on in here. But I just thought I'd do a short little video today. And like I say, you guys want to keep your eyes open here.